Hi everyone, welcome back to a weekly message. So I hope you're having a good winter solstice because we're doing this on December 21, winter solstice. Hello. I hope you're having a good evening, day, night, whatever time you are listening to this. Hello. And I have here Palo Santo here to cleanse you. So please say I accept. I do not send you energy if you do not want it unless you accept. So to cleanse you. Ooh, that light changed. Look nice. I'm going to cleanse your energy with your permission, of course. And cleansey. And you can take a couple of deep breaths as I do this. Ooh, so pretty. I hope you're having a good day. So, I'm gonna put you somewhere. So, it's almost the holidays, Christmas, and some people celebrate Yule and all these beautiful holidays that are here, and also the ending of this year. So, this, I think, will this be? No, it will not be the last reading before the end of the year, but it will be the second to last. So, I have here my Angels and Ancestors deck for our oracle portion for this this collective reading for this week, and I have my Santa Muerte tarot deck for the collective tarot portion. So we are going to be doing that right now. Okay, and please also understand that some of these messages may resonate, may not. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Use discernment in these readings. Do not let them dictate your life. You have control. So use discernment. You should know. Just a warning. And also drink a lot of water. A lot of solar flares today. They were like an M solar flare. So a lot of people have been experiencing body aches and fatigue and exhaustion. So drink a lot of water, ground your energy. We're going through a lot of stuff, not only mentally, emotionally, energetically. It's a lot. So take it easy with yourself. Take a breather. Don't be so hard on yourself. I don't know if maybe some of you are being hard on yourself. Looks like I'm already channeling a message for you. So don't be so hard on yourself. Kind of give yourself a breather. Indulge. Be a little bit selfish. It's allowed, especially this year. So be a little selfish, okay? So let's get on to our weekly message. So we're gonna ask universe. Oh, snap. Let me pick those up. We're gonna ask for what is the vibe, the energy for this week. 1 second. Please hold. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Okay. Quick. I hate when the cards fall because I'm in the stool and it's far down, and that means up and down. So let me collect myself and drink a little bit of some tea. All right, and now let's commence to our card pulling. So we're gonna ask for the collective reading, what's the energy and vibe this week for the collective spirit. Ooh, there you go. Let me scooch down. Okay. Wow. One more card, spirit. Holy crap. So clearly a lot of emotions this week. A good majority, because I pulled 5 cards. We have 4 cards in a cups. So a lot of emotional feelings, a lot of blues, a lot of throat chakra expression of voice, expression of your heart. It's a lot going on here. Yes. So let's continue on. If you hear that, that's like the sounds in my bathroom. Ignore. Okay. All right. So let's get on with our reading. So we got here the Ten of Cups. So clearly this has been a card that's been stalking us. Kind of like Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Instead of the Ten of Pentacles, like last week, we have the Ten of Cups. So clearly this is all kind of like emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness, connection. I feel like a lot of you are starting to feel that. I think it's also tied with the end of the year. You're kind of expressing this gratitude for all the things that you've managed to do. It's kind of like we all did it. Kind of like we're rooting for each other that the end of the year is near and we've gone through it. I think the fact is that anyone has just basically gone through the year itself is a trophy. It's a literal win. So congratulations to every one of you for getting through this whole year. It's been very rough in many different ways, whatever way that means to you. The fact that you've gone through this year and you survived it well, like you're intact, at least for the most part, is an accomplishment in itself. And I'm also hearing kind of reflect and celebrate your wins, celebrate your accomplishments, your achievements. Do not focus so much on the negative aspects of this year, rather than focus on maybe the lessons you learned this year, things that you improved on this year. Like, yes, we want to ideally be the best at everything, but that's not the case. This is a year of improvements, of kind of letting things go with the flow and just coming to a resolution of how you feel towards the end and continuing on. You know, let this be a motivational start to this week. Let motivation carry you. I'm hearing specifically. So if some of you are feeling out of whack, feeling less motivated, think about all the accomplishment you've done this year, the reflections, maybe do a journal prompt. What have I improved on this year? Rather than saying accomplished, let's use improved, because once again, we don't want to create this perfection idealism of, you know, you have to achieve your goals and give yourself a time frame. That doesn't work for us, especially now. We have to learn how to go with the flow. So instead, think about what have I improved the most on, and give yourself a pat on the fucking back, maybe a treat. Maybe treat yourself to some self-care, maybe a massage, whatever you feel like. Even treat yourself for, if you celebrate Christmas or Yule, give yourself a beautiful gift. I think we have to treat ourselves because we've gone through so much. So if any of you have not done that so far, take this as a sign. Treat yourself this week. You deserve it. The next card we have is the King of Wands here. So clearly, with this Ten of Cups, this connection to fulfillment emotionally, we also have the King of Wands. So clearly, like I said, motivation is something that we have to, that's kind of within us this week energetically, and emotionally. So they're saying use this as a drive to pursue moving forward, because the Kings is a motion card, not the Kings. The Knights is a motion forward card, especially with your passions and desires. A lot of red here, and I'm hearing for some of you emotional instability. I think you are starting to feel more secure in where you are and kind of have a ground underneath your feet to move forward. So use that feeling of reflection and achievement to kind of carry you in motivation wise, planning forward. So planning is something you must be doing, or at least can be doing enough that you can have an idea of where you want to go or where you want to achieve. So planning is really, really good. Obviously have obtainable goals in mind, or at least a general outline of how you want things to go. I think it will help motivate us to continue moving forward, especially if some of you are doing career or financial, like you're trying to gain some financial abundance. This is something very important for you. Career and abundance, financial abundance. Plan ahead, plan and not necessarily meticulously, just a general outline. Hey, I want to at least be this way. I want to be able to be more financially free next year. Something of that sense, more broad, but enough that you have a direction, you know? So once again, use this energy of achievements, emotional fulfillments, kind of like we made it. Use as a motivation to plan ahead for the next year, to plan some attainable goals that will help you continue forward in the direction that you want to go for your life. The next card we have is the Seven of Cups right here. So Seven of Cups, a lot of options, a lot of different things we're looking at. Once again, there's this deep introspective work of emotions. So once again, because we have so many emotional cards, so many cup cards, I mean, just tread lightly in terms of your emotions this week. It may be a little more heavy on the heart center because I keep seeing a lot of reds too, so that signals the heart as well, your actual heart. So kind of go with the flow of what you're feeling, and if anything does arise that kind of pains you or makes you feel a certain way, allow it to take place, allow it to have its moment. Do not suppress any emotions. I feel like this is a flood of emotions, whether it's one day you're feeling this gratitude and accomplishment, the next day you feel like, oh my God, there's so many other things. Just allow it to come. I feel like it's kind of like a flow. You're kind of learning to navigate your emotions more, where you're observing them rather than letting them dictate or kind of take over your next move, thoughts, and patterns. So we're learning to flow with our emotions. So allow this to happen with the Seven of Cups. Once again, as we're going to the next card, King of Cups. So the King of Cups, as like I mentioned, we are going to feel different emotions during the week. We're going to feel our highs, we're going to feel our lows, but mostly accomplishment feelings. And with the King of Cups, it's basically a person that's empathetic, understanding, very aware of their emotions, kind of like they understand how they feel, or they understand the flow of their emotions. So once again, like I mentioned, a lot of you will be very connected to how you feel, but in a way where you're observing and kind of understanding yourself at a better, deeper level. Okay. So because before, maybe some of you have never understood why you felt the way you felt, or never understood the connection of why you felt this way in regards to certain aspects of your life. Now you're kind of pinpointing and understanding where it's coming from. So when you have an understanding of how you feel and what triggers you and what makes you happy, what makes you sad, it kind of gives you a sense of relief, because at least you know what's going on. And that's pretty much what we're getting at in terms of this week. We're learning ourselves at a deeper level, learning our heart space, learning how to express ourselves and allowing ourselves to be expressed, and validating every emotion we feel. Now, the last card we have this week is the Eight of Cups. Okay. Eight of Cups here, you can see with this imagery, she's in deep thought. Deep thought. And you can see some of the cups are spilling. So once again, this is a warning. Just be aware of your emotions, but do not let it dictate how you feel. Don't let it control your day. Don't let it take over. Just allow it to take space. I'm hearing specifically that for some of you, if you want to pour your emotions out, you can write them down. It's kind of like give your emotions, those feelings, a space, a time to just write out and pour itself out. Once you do that, or you release it however you see fit for you, I feel like it's going to be lighter for you in terms of emotionally and just in general. And you're going to feel more okay, more relaxed, more calm, more grounded. So if any of you are feeling like an emotion coming out, allow it to have its moment and find a way to express it productively where it could have its expression and outlet, and then you can continue moving on. So this is what I'm hearing with the Eight of Cups. So once again, we are all understanding ourselves at a deeper level, and I think that's beautiful. I think collectively we're all really giving ourselves that validation emotionally, and that's super important. I really feel like this is going to help us plan next year, because then we can manage ourselves better, manage our emotions better. We can be authentic, and we can be ourselves to a deeper degree. So that's what I'm doing with tarot. And we're gonna do oracle cards. My gosh, my throat feels a little weird. Let me drink some more tea. Okay, now off to our oracle portion. Am I having this upside down? Yes, I am. Of course I am. Of course. All right, so we are going to do the oracle portion for our reading. We're going to ask Spirit let's end this reading. What the collective should know about this week. Ooh, I love it. Okay, this is a good fudge. Another one fell, so I'm assuming my guides want me to read. Stop dropping cards. It's hard going up and down, up and down. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Once again, I'm not going to edit it out. Too much work. Okay. All right, so I guess the card that fell literally goes with all the other cards. So we're going to start. The first card we have is Stargazer. Look how pretty that card is. Okay, Stargazer here says, set your sights higher. So clearly, we are setting our sights higher with our emotions. We're seeing the bigger picture. We're not just letting ourselves be enveloped in an emotion, let us taken by the moment. We're allowing ourselves to see everything in its entirety, a higher perspective, allowing ourselves to view ourselves in a different way, view our emotions in a different aspect. Instead of being the person that's experiencing everything and everything's happening to them, we're seeing everything's happening for us. So if any of you are feeling a little warped into your emotions or a situation, this card is reminding you to set your sights higher. Look at it at a different perspective. Look at it in its entirety. Maybe it will help you understand what's going on for you this week, especially understand what's going on for yourself. And I think when we remove ourselves from that first person point of view and just look at it, everything and environment wise and how we interact and how it helps us and how it doesn't help us, it really does help us get through the moment without carrying so much with us in terms of emotions, especially this week. So once again, if you're overwhelmed, just set your sights higher. And also the set your sights higher is also saying set your sights higher for yourself. Maybe you have accomplished certain goals. Go higher. You can do more. There's never enough. There's no limitation to what you do. So if any of you are thinking of doing something, you're just like, nah, I don't think that's within my reach. Take this as a sign. Go for it. You have everything within you, skill-wise, everything to do what you want to do. You just got to believe it. So this card has a double meaning here, Stargazer. So set your sights higher and also view things from a different perspective if ever you feel warped into a situation or emotions. The next card we have is Sun. Love it. So it's a lot of solar energy, a lot of warmth feeling. It says enjoy success and happiness. So once again, this is a ringing to that 10 of Cups feeling. Let's celebrate our wins, our successes. Also, some of you may be celebrating the sun, the earth, whatever your traditions are towards the end of this year. It's a celebration. Just enjoy. And also be in the sun. If any of you have not been outside, you've been hermit mode, go outside more, do more sun gazing, sit in the sun. I really feel like the sun is very helpful for us in terms of energetically, but also it helps us our moods better. It gives us a better feeling and overall for when we go outside more versus when we stay inside. So if any of you have been inside, go in the sun more, celebrate your wins, enjoy the moment. I really feel like that's something that we're going to be reflecting on towards the end of the year. The third card we have is Magic Guardian. So that one says unlock the magic within. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So this is pretty much what we're doing now. I think we're shifting ourselves in a different way where we're unlocking things within us that we haven't before. And once again, with this Stargazer card setting our sights higher, we're starting to realize we can do more. We can be more. And when we start to enjoy and be in that gratitude and happiness, we can finally unlock that magic within. A lot of us have things within us we can do more. I don't know if any of you felt like you couldn't. This year should prove to you you've done more than enough. You've exceeded. So take this as a hint. I can do more. So if you ever want to achieve or go somewhere higher or take your sights to a higher degree, do it. You have the magic within you to achieve. You have the magic within you to do whatever you want. So keep taking this as a sign. And also I see a lot of like solar plexus, a lot of yellows. So a lot of empowerment is happening right now. The last card we have is the Fire Guardian. Fire element, passions, desires. That's beautiful. We're also, just because this is happening right now, I feel like a lot of us are going to be attacking our goals more, being more excited. Woohoo! We're going to be more excited. I don't know if you're feeling it, but I'm feeling it as well. Just like this new re-energized energy, like to keep going forward. Like there's good things afoot. Good things are going to happen. We feel it in our bones. So this Fire Guardian, sorry, is reminding you to ignite your passions. So once again, they're telling you, go with what you feel is your purpose, what calls to you. I think this is a time where we're no longer doing things for others or what people expect us to do or what society expects us to do. This is a time where we're surpassing society's constructs and ideals, and we're now feeding into ourselves. So do what you want to do, whatever that is. Even make plans for it. Okay? Make plans for it. Why the heck not? What do you got to lose other than being really, really happy and enjoying your life? So, yeah, that is our message for this week. I hope it helped you. I hope it gave you that feeling of, okay, I got this. So if any of you are feeling a little out of whack, I know the solar flares is a bit much, and I know holidays can be rough. So let this reading help re-energize you and make you look forward to the future, make you look forward to the new year and the ending of this year, and do a big reflection and just see all the things you improved and achieved this year, and just be proud of yourself. Yeah, that's our reading. I'll see you in the next one. Drink a lot of water, and bye.